Guys, Tony the GM with another quarterback video. I'm going to take an early start at the 27 draft class. USC quarterback Mayava. Okay, now here's the thing. If you look at the quarterback rankings and you look at the actual college team rankings, you'll notice similarities. Okay, and this is exactly why the NFL misses on quarterbacks. Ohio State, you have Saying. Oregon, Moore. Indiana, they now have Hoover. Notre Dame, Carr. Georgia has Stockton. He's not really considered draftable right now. Texas, Manning. LSU, Levitt. Miami has Menza. Oklahoma, Mateer. Okay, you go down the thing. Texas Tech, hopefully Sorsby gets his job back. Alabama doesn't have a quarterback, but they have a great roster. USC, Lamaliba, Ole Miss, Chambliss. Now you guys get what I'm saying here, right? Most of these rankings that you see from so-called experts are worth absolutely nothing, guys. They're using statistics, they're using, statistical production. It's a team game. If you don't think that the Ohio State quarterback is benefiting from playing with the players on his roster and is putting up better statistics because of his sport, you have zero knowledge of the game. Now, I'm going to be blunt this year when I talk about quarterbacks. I do think that Saying might be the best Ohio State quarterback, even better than CJ, okay? He might be better than CJ Stroud, who's not really doing that well in the pros, okay? I want you to look at some other quarterbacks coming out and the teams that they played with in college and look at this actual success rate. Now, I'm going to the next one. Oregon Ducks, Dante Moore. I'm just naming names right now. I'm going to see who I want to look at. I'm only looking at about 8 to 10 quarterbacks. I did a lot of work on Dante Moore. I don't think the kid's draftable. Everybody's going to be talking about what a great quarterback he is. You're looking at stat production, guys. You're looking at win-loss. It's team supported. He's just a game manager in the pros, the same as Gabriel was. If that's where you want to shop and try to build a system, I'm looking at trying to find an elite level quarterback. Now, right now, I did a lot of work on Mateer. I'm out. Chambliss, I'm out. Sorsby, I'm out. Sellers, he's interesting because of the talent, the skill set, but I don't think the processing's there. Now, I only could look at 10 quarterbacks, and I am thinking Ohio State, obviously Manning, Carr is interesting, the USC quarterback is interesting, Mestamaker, that guy gets it just by his name. No, I'm kidding. Mestamaker is interesting. Levitt went to LSU. That is a very interesting pick. What I want to start looking at are the transfers to better locations for better fits. Okay? Levitt's going to be better supported, playing better competition at LSU. He's somebody that you might want to look at. Now, as I said, Matthias Sorsby, Chambliss, I'm out. Byron Brown is listed. I can't tell you anything about him yet. Lagway, very interesting quarterback. I'm definitely taking a look at him. Menza and Hoover. So I say out of all of these right now, Saying, Manning, Carr, Mayava, Mestamaker, Levitt, Lagway, Menza, and Hoover are the ones I'm going to be looking at. When I say I'm out, I look at every play that the quarterback makes. Okay. I look at certain very important things, and this is exactly why the NFL misses, guys. I'm not a genius, guys. I look at the game differently because I learn from my mistakes. Okay? Where does the NFL miss? Okay, I have 11 things that I look at, okay, off the bat. I made up my own system. It's a 130 point system. Arm talent. Number one clear cut thing. You're drafting a quarterback, guys. Quarterbacks throw the football. Natural arm talent is one of the most important things that you could see. You can't teach the ability to match the throw to the play consistently. You can't teach natural arm talent. You can't teach throw processing that goes with the arm talent. Okay, if you get a different field vision and you instantaneously match the throw to the play, that's a special quarterback. And that's one of the places you're actually drafting a quarterback to make 20 plays for you the whole year, guys. Okay, a handful, a few special plays a game. That's it. Okay, number two, timing and anticipation with the ability to hit the route tree. If you're not seeing the entire route tree, if you're not seeing certain types of throws, back shoulder, anticipation out patterns, short verticals, if you're not seeing that, there might be an issue because you need to play with timing in the pros, guys, and anticipation. Some quarterbacks do it that have failed, had zero on tape. Okay. Pocket maneuverability. That's a huge one, guys. If you can't play within the pocket and maneuver side to side, buy yourself time, and extend plays that way, you're not going to make it in the pros, guys. Now I'm going back to Mendoza. Mendoza didn't have high-end arm talent. He did have timing and anticipation all over the place. Pocket maneuverability was non-existent. Now let's go to number four. Running with your eyes open. When the play breaks down and you're running, are you just running or you're looking downfield to make plays? This is very important, guys. I mean, if you can't extend the play with the pass, you're going to handcuff your team, guys. If they don't respect you to do something like that, you're going to handcuff your team. Okay, number five, able to take the top off the defense. That's clear cut, guys. If the opposing team respects the quarterback's arm talent and arm strength, the ability to hit the entire route tree, especially hit downfield in stride with anticipation, throwing them open downfield, that's something that makes the opposing defensive coordinator think twice. Okay? Very, very important. Extension plays. What happens when the initial play breaks down? Most of these college quarterbacks, they throw to their first read consistently. What happens after the first play breaks down? What happens when you're going against Patrick Surtain in the pros? Or a big time NFL defender that's taken away your number one option? Okay, are you following progressions? Are you able to make adjustments? Is the processing quick enough to look at a second and third option and pull the trigger quick enough? This is what you're looking for, guys. Pressure plays. Oh, this is a huge one, guys. Are they standing in the pocket, taking a hit and delivering the ball? That's a little bit of it. Are they creating on the move after pressure starts? I mean, this is where you need to look, guys. That's a clear cut. That's a big one, okay? Are they consistently moving in the pocket and trying to buy time under pressure with their eyes open? Number 8, here's something that's important, okay? Everybody looks at statistics and so forth. They look at highlight films. Now, the game planned actual throws, okay? Every college coordinator has, this kid might have a little talent on him. Every college coordinator has a couple of set go-to plays. And if you look at the highlight films, I'll use Dante Moore as an example. He has a 35-yard, 30 to 40-yard throw up the right hash on a go route type thing, but it's into coverage. It's the same throw over and over. Okay, he hit it 3, 4 times as a highlight. He doesn't have really anything on a route tree consistently, guys. You're looking at highlights and you're making decisions. That's not how it works. Now, I'm going to go back to Cam Ward. Cam Ward did a play 3, 4 times. He wasn't draftable going to Miami. Miami, he did the same play 3, 4 times. It was an option out pattern or post, if I remember correctly. Okay, where they rolled him out a little bit to the left. He backpedaled to the left a little, bought himself time, and made the same exact out pattern or post on the same exact play consistently. He also did a short, layered sideline throw, 3, 4, 5 attempts throughout his career. He hit 1 or 2, they show it as a highlight, but they won't show you the one when a quarterback throws it to the hot dog vendor in aisle 18, you know? That's why you don't use highlight films to watch your quarterback. You need to watch what the offensive coordinators do. Because some of it means that the quarterback actually can't do more, and some of it is because the offensive coordinator isn't that good. Okay? Statistics. You never use statistics, guys. If you want to use statistics, depth of target compared while looking at average time to throw. If you're looking at a kid that is throwing, 10 plus depth of target at a lower time to throw, say 2.7 to 2.6, that's a good sign that you might have an NFL quarterback. Now, here's the thing. These are 2 things that are very important. Coachability, guys. The NFL misses this consistently. Okay? You can improve on certain things on a quarterback. If you think you're going to get a plug-and-play quarterback who doesn't need any coaching, and that's your goal, because they already have great mechanics or great footwork, or they could read defenses, you're actually missing the boat, guys. Because the growth potential in a quarterback like that, they might be at 80-90% of their potential. I'll be honest, the more that a quarterback has that he needs work with, gives him a much higher ceiling if you could break through and coach the kid. And this is one of the clear reasons why the NFL misses on quarterbacks. Okay, I have a thing against anybody who brings up footwork or mechanics on a quarterback. Meanwhile, you see the kid make, 10 plus 50-yard touchdown throws, and you're missing it. Okay. Coachability is huge, guys. Okay. You could see work ethic. Mendoza, when you sit him down. Okay, when you when you listen to Mendoza talk, he puts in the time, guys. Anybody who practiced those timing throws on the sideline at his level to be able to complete them at that high level, put a lot of work into his craft, guys. Those are both positives. The thing that bothers me is the throws that he did well in college. A lot of that's not going to work in the pros because the closing distance by the defenders is a huge difference. Okay? That's the one thing. I didn't see him as an elite quarterback. I saw him as a player that might develop into a better Purdy, which is okay, in today's society. It's another in-stride throw. This kid might have something, okay? I mean, I'm letting it run because you guys need to be entertained. Everything's boring, okay? But yeah, this kid has a little bit of arm talent in him, guys. Is it once or twice? But we need to look. Now, the quarterbacks I don't like in this draft, we already said it, okay? I am totally not into. I'm going to take a look at Ohio State's quarterback, even though he's fully supported, because he might have arm talent. I saw a little bit of arm talent in him, okay? I'm definitely out on Moore. I'm not. There's nothing there other than stat production in a stat producing offense. Manning, I'm definitely in. I mean, everybody that you look at stats. The kid is mechanically sound. He has the talent. He has the enough arm strength, enough arm talent, enough physical ability, and he has good coaching all rolled up in one. Okay? Big difference from Manning and Simpson, who didn't have an ounce of athletic ability compared to Manning. Okay, and that's as honest as could be. Notre Dame Carr, he produced because he had support. There might be something on him, and I am going to go take a look. I didn't take a look at him. This kid we're looking at now, I'm definitely taking a look at. Okay, Sellers I'm out on, guys. I don't think the processing's there, what I've seen so far. The physical gifts, I mean, there's so many quarterbacks up here that they're listing, okay, that might have the physical gifts plus the natural arm talent plus the processing, that I don't think Sellers is going to make it. Maker and Levitt. Levitt's very intriguing because he has a little bit of skill there, and he moved to a bigger program. Those are the kids that fly up the draft boards. Let's see how his passing game comes out now with being at LSU. Maker again, the toolbox is probably there, I think, and that's something to look at. Now let's look at Mateer, Sorsby, and Chambliss, all of them. I'm out, guys. Okay, Mateer and Chambliss don't have the arm to play in the NFL. I'll be straight. There's not enough on tape. There's more missed interceptions. Those low trajectory balls, I'm not feeling it. Sorsby has nothing on film. Absolutely nothing that says he's an NFL quarterback. Everybody is currently an NFL quarterback according to ESPN. Now, Lagway, the skill set is off the charts. Okay, arm strength, there's some arm talent throws in there. Durable, strong arm quarterback. He deserves a look. Mensa and Hoover, I'm definitely taking a look at. I took a peek already. I'm really starting to love Mensa. Okay, the two things that I really care about when I'm looking at those two is they both transferred to a better location to showcase their abilities. Now, I think Hoover and Signetti at Indiana are going to do wonders together. And I think they're going to build on his talent the same way he built around Mendoza and Rourke's skill set. He's going to get the most out of his quarterback, which is a very positive for Hoover because he does have some talent. And Menza is another one who went to a quarterback producing school, and he definitely has the arm talent, guys. Now, that's it. That's my initial read on it. You guys are going to fall in love with the same exact things. But Dante Moore is playing for the national championship. Dante Moore has 3,500 yards and 32 touchdowns. That's not how it works, guys. Okay? I don't want if you interchange all of these quarterbacks and you put them all on Oregon, okay? 99% of them will produce at the same level that Moore's going to produce. Okay? The same thing with Ohio State. If you had all these quarterbacks transfer, if you transfer Ohio State's team to every other quarterback's team with their offensive coordinator, the talent alone totally increases the quarterback's statistical production, guys. And if you can't see that and realize that's one of the reasons why the NFL misses, I really can't help you. This kid has some talent, guys, Maiva. Okay, so take care. Who do you think we should look at? I mean, who do you think the quarterback is and why? Let me know.